Hello, welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at all the wrestling news from Thursday. We start with some NXT spoilers, so if you do not want to hear these, please skip the first 45 seconds of the video. Alright, with that being said, the spoilers are Bobby Roode and Drew McIntyre and Asuka vs Ember Moon have been officially announced for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, which is good. They also set up the Authors of Pain vs Sanity for the NXT Tag Team titles at Brooklyn. And former Ring of Honor star Kyle O'Reilly made his NXT debut in a losing effort to Aleister Black. Apparently, you can just lose to Aleister Black and come in the company. Good to know that everyone will lose to him, whoever starts. That's the NXT spoilers. And now we move on to an update with the El Patron story. Regarding his suspension and his status with the company, an unnamed person working at GFW made the following comments to Dave Meltzer about him possibly being edited off the upcoming tape shows. Impossible to pull his stuff at this point. He's in the main thread of all 6 weeks. This is a disaster. And according to Meltzer, Al Patron and Paige have been back together as of Wednesday, July the 12th. Apparently, there has been so many incidents between them that when Al Patron claimed that they are broken up, his friends believe that they'll end up getting back together immediately. Campbell McLaren, who runs Combat Americas, something like that, and works with Al Patron, is defending him and claiming that Al Patron is being set up. Fuck off. Literally just fuck off. Out of the room now. Now, get the fuck out. That guy sounds like a dick. Alright, moving on. Apparently, there's backstage heat on Enzo Amore and Big Cass. We'll start with Enzo's heat. Apparently, there was an incident on WWE Tour that led Roman Reigns kicking Enzo off the bus. According to Meltzer, there was a period where he was given the Miz treatment. Oh, we all know that. You know where you can't get changed in the locker room? Enzo's apparently unhappy with the split because he doesn't feel his prospects as a single star are good due to the way his character is being portrayed on television as a guy who runs his mouth and can't back it up in the ring. To be fair, mate, I would be worried as well. And Dave Meltzer is reporting that there's also heat on Cass for a totally different reason. It's because he's a strong Donald Trump supporter. Yes, this is real. That is what it's saying. And that has bothered a lot of his peers in the locker room and who doesn't share the same political views. Grow the fuck up. Seriously. With that being said, management is still high on Cass, and the heat from other wrestlers is unlikely to affect his push. It should, because he's talking about fucking politics. He's serious. Okay, moving straight on. Cool story. Ric Flair is campaigning for Glenn Kane Jacobs as of yesterday because he's trying to become the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. TN. I'm going to go with that. Yeah, that's cool. Ric Flair's helping. That will help your campaign a lot, mate. And ticket sales for Battleground are said to be disappointing despite Philadelphia being one of the WWE's strongest markets. Tickets have reportedly been discounted with $20 off most seats. Oh, this is not going to end well, is it? And Jim Ross wrote on Twitter why he continues to do announcing despite getting criticism from some of wrestling people and fans. Why I'm so motivated to broadcast. Here's why. Picture of his wife. My angel is on my shoulder. Petty online BS means nothing. Good, Jim Ross. I'm so happy you're doing it because of your wife. That is such a lovely, lovely reason to be continuing to do such an amazing job. I don't care if you messed a few names up in New Japan. They're very hard to announce anyway. So, yes, mate, keep doing what you're doing. Oh, and Pro Wrestling Sheet's Ryan Satan commented on the recent reports about Shelton Benjamin in WWE. Did the Observer report say Shelton Benjamin hasn't signed with WWE? If so, that's false. My sources say that the deal is done. Ooh, cool. If it is, I'd love to see Shelton Benjamin back in WWE again because he's very, very underutilized. Now we have Matt Hardy having an argument with a fan. Let's look at this. Matt Hardy responded to a fan that claimed Hardy betrayed GFW, TNA at the time. They went, in the matter of fact that you left the company for dead that treated you like a god. They needed money because you betrayed them. Hashtag fuck those Hardys. How about hashtag fuck Mason? I can't pronounce your last name. Hashtag fuck Mason. That dude is an arsehole. And he responded, no, I left because real Jeff Jarrett tried to screw me out of the money on my deal after everything I did to help and keep TNA afloat in 2016. Fact. Yeah, kind of. They did kind of screw you up. I heard about the deals. I know. I reported it. And we go to our last story of the day. There's reports WWE got rid of pyro and television, pyro for television shows and customized pay-per-view sets as a way to cut back on expenses. WWE producer Road Dogg commented on the changes with the following messages. Someone said, how much lower would WWE go? First they get rid of custom sets for pay-per-views, now they get rid of pyro. What's next? Can I just give my own opinion here first? What? No? I'm going to give it anyway. I liked the custom pay-per-view sets, but I can kind of get why, because they were quite expensive to run every single month, especially since they're doing 2 shows a month apart from the big 4. So I kind of see why they had to, but Great Balls of Fire would be great with a custom set. So we'll have to see where that goes. He responded, lower. Are these things a low down move to you? It's economic. It's just economics, and neither are necessary. Yeah. Especially pyro. I don't really get bothered by pyro. Yeah, it's fine for the entrances now and again, but didn't really see the need for every single thing to have pyro. And then someone responded, nah, what's done is done, man. All I'm saying is these little things like that can help reason it, but not necessary. I agree. In 3 months, it'll be the norm. Like, no one will care. That's our current society. Pyro in a wrestling show isn't a priority in life. I can agree, Road Dogg. I can agree. But custom sets, please, because they all look shit when it's a generic one, please. Give us something, please. Even if it's just for the big... Well, it will be for the big 4. But Great Balls of Fire! Should have had it. Anyway, that was the news. I thought it was pretty interesting today. I liked reading about the Enzo and Kaz heat, the update on Alberto Albatron, because we haven't done that on every single episode for the last few days, have we? The NXT spoilers were cool. I'm not going to say them now, don't worry. You can look at them at the beginning of the episode. Chill out, dude. But yeah, it was a pretty good news day, and I like how Jim Ross is doing this commentary for his wife. That is such a great way to honour her. Such a lovely man. But yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. I also hope you enjoyed this face cam, because I have to do this on holiday, so I thought I just might as well change the format up, because I don't like reading it on a blank screen. I feel like me being here feels more newsy, to be fair. I will try and fiddle with the way I do it, but yeah, I like this. But yeah, this has been the news. It's been pretty good. Now, as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please support me on Patreon. A link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.